But love your neighbor like you would love yourself. Are you willing to kill someone to preserve your life? Go to the text with your friend. So I want you to read Babylonian Talmud, text 1, text 2, text 3, and text 4. Okay? Do you see here on the paper? Everything all the way down. Read it with your friend, and then try to answer the question. Are you allowed to kill somebody else to preserve another life? Are you allowed to kill somebody else to preserve another life? Do you understand the question? Very good. Now don't forget, all of us men and women are created in the image of God. Noah, be fruitful, multiply. By the way, I know you're going to kill each other. Don't. Because if you kill, I'm going to have another person kill you. Oh, love one another just like you would love yourselves. Pretty complicated, you must admit, right? Hey, just 1 second. All the R are rabbi. So Rabbi Akiva says this, right? 2 people are traveling, far from civilization, they only have 1 pitcher of water. The other one comes in and goes, whoa, if I share some water with you, we're both going to die. But that someone is not anyone, right? So Rabbi Akiva says, this is what you're supposed to do. Okay? And then compare it to the other text. Do you understand what's going on? Go ahead. If somebody is fighting you, they might even put your life in danger. Are you allowed to defend yourself or not? And the answer is sometimes yes, sometimes no. Depends on these situations.
If
Okay?
someone comes in, if someone just comes into your house with a murder or something, trying to kill you, what are you supposed to do?
Is the only way to defend yourself by killing the other person?
No, you could run.
I'm asking to understand what she's asking. That, yeah, I'm asking to understand what you're asking. Because if the only way to defend yourself is, if there is a way to defend yourself by calling the police, by taking a baseball and giving them some anesthesia, a baseball bat, right? My dentist, by the way, she says, we always use Novocaine, but in case it doesn't work, we have a baseball bat right here. So, is there a way to not take life in order to defend yourself? Absolutely, defend yourself. But here we're talking about the case in which the only way to save your life is by taking another life. So what's the first case about?
Two men that are traveling outside of civilization.
Very good. And?
They only have 1 pitcher of water.
Very good.
And if one drinks, then he survives. But if both drink, then they both die.
If one drinks, he survives, and they both drink, they both die. Very good. Very good. Is that any kind of man that is joining the journey? A stranger?
It's probably a companion.
No, not probably. What does the text say?
If 2 are traveling on a journey.
Until Rabbi Akiva came and taught, brother may live with you. Right? Your life takes precedence over his life. Which makes no sense. So the first part of the verse says, so that your brother would live with you, and then your life takes precedence over his life. Why? Because Rabbi Akiva is actually quoting a text in the Old Testament that basically is Leviticus chapter 25, verse 35, that basically says, if your brother loses everything that he has, don't let him die. Bring him to your own house so that your brother will live with you. Both of you are going to live. Instead of both of you are going to live, he changes it and goes, because your life has precedence over his life. Right? But what does Rabbi Patura say? What are you supposed to do? There is not enough water. What are you supposed to do?
Let both die.
Let both die. Why?
So that one doesn't have to watch the other one die.
So that you don't have to watch the other one die. Are you, I'm sure many of you read the legends of Olympus. And there are some great, beautiful legends. And there is a story that there were two old people who were known for their love. And Zeus and Hermes came on earth to see if there is love among people. Most of the people just didn't allow them in the house. Well, these two old people, they said, come on in, come to our house, it's a very poor house. Just one room, you're going to sleep with us. But listen, we're going to sleep on the floor, you go sleep on the bed. We only have one duck. We're going to kill it, we're going to give it to you to eat so that we show hospitality. I'm sorry, this is how people eat ducks. They kill them first. So, we're going to show you hospitality. So Zeus and Hermes say, we have never seen so much love in the land. We're going to grant you any wish you want. Ask us anything you want, and we're going to grant you that wish. Do you know what their wish was? To die together. To die at the same time.
Doesn't the
Because that man loved his wife so much that he couldn't bear the thought of burying her. That woman loved her husband so much that she couldn't bear the thought of burying her husband. Their wish was granted.